Right, okay, some tennis trading. It's been a while since I've done this, but I just thought I'd try and do a wee video on it. When I was learning to trade tennis, I got bored waiting on opportunities, and I was messing about, and I started laying whoever wasn't serving. I was trying to read the game and see who was holding their serve easily and who was struggling with their serve. Now this guy de Minaur here, this guy here struggled with the serve last time out, but this guy here, Benoit Paire, he held his serve, just dropping 1 point, so he seems to be serving okay. It's 2-1 at the minute to this guy Alex. So we'll just keep a wee eye on the odds. The odds move up and down each game, so you can come in and steal 5, 6, maybe 10 ticks each time. Now I just went into practice mode on this because it's been a while since I've done this, and it's just to explain what I'm actually doing. So this guy here serving at the minute, and it's 30 all.
There's an Achilles heel there. The second serve can get shaky. There's usually a lot of good winning first serves, but the second one can be a different story.
So I'll just wait till I can see some sort of
serves at the body on his first serve tends to go wide. And by wide I mean
some sort of momentum going, where some of them's holding their serve, or if one's struggling with their serve, you can maybe get in a wee lay. But I'll just keep a wee eye on the game at the minute. He's not holding his serve so well this time. He's winning 40-30. So we'll maybe take this game, and then I'll have a look at this next one. Now this guy Alex held his serve in the first game just by dropping 1 point. So we'll just wait and see. It's actually juice at the minute, so both sort of struggling the last 2 games on their serve.
Well, he has anticipation, and he is a very quick first step, has de Minaur, and overall speed. So he's hard to get the ball. It's hard to get it past him when he's at the back of the court. To beat him, you need to start taking balls early inside the baseline.
So there's nothing solid enough for me to put a trade in the market yet. Now it looks like he's hit the net here for second serve. You can see the prices moving. You can sort of read what's happening. It's the semi-final in Sydney, so it's a big game. Maybe a bit of nerves these first few games. So
just missed.
Advantage to Benoit.
Good attempt again on the back of some very good footwork. Got there quickly enough to have a real good crack at this. Well, it wasn't a bad return, but it was straight into the strength of Paire there. And
I'm watching this game on Bet365 on another screen. Plus I have set by or point by point on another screen from Flash Score. So you have all the information sitting here, and you can just keep an eye on the game and see if you see any momentum swings, and if you can feel a breaks coming, you can get in and lay a low. But both of them's pretty highly priced at the minute. There's not one clear favourite as such, really clear. Back to juice. You know, there's so many different options with trading tennis.
Well, there's some history as well, because they did play last year, so that would.
And lots of breaks usually in the women's. Now I'm no tennis expert, but from anything I've watched, there's plenty of opportunities. So we'll just wait and see. Right, Benoit has this guy's on break point, Alex. I don't know these guys' names, so I'll not try to pronounce them properly.
Second double fault in this game opens the door for the young Australian. And that's a good serve.
Back to juice.
Got to keep looking to the extremities.
So it's a tight game.
Very rarely goes at the body.
This guy here's the second seed in this tournament. but he's not. He's the outsider, but it's not that much of a difference.
That's too good.
Yeah, advantage this guy, Benmore, Per. So
he does hit the lines, like you say.
He holds this game.
And it's part of his major strength. So
I'll have a look at laying him here,
those in the back of your mind.
because I think if this guy holds his serve okay. He wasn't too convincing in the last game, but I feel that because he's holding this guy in this game here, that the momentum's starting to shift with him. He might see it as an opportunity to push on. It's back to juice. So as you can see, this guy Alex is doing well at the minute.
From Per here, if he finds himself too deep in the court, it's going to be hard for him to win those exchanges, I think, from the back.
Pretty long game.
He needs to come in. I
was hoping to get an opportunity to show you this before 6 minutes is up.
The back of the court, not going to win the majority of rallies, I would suspect. That's unfortunate for De Minaur in a sense, because, well, he's challenging. The linesman called out, then corrected himself. And now De Minaur has challenged the correction. Understandable, the linesman was uncertain of its call, so the point's going to be replayed, which gives here a first serve here. I think Per there might have been, he might have been suggesting that there was a bit of a suggestion from somewhere in the crowd that to challenge. We watched his previous
Right, advantage Per. So hopefully he holds here, and then I lay him. But I would usually do this at odds on, because then your liability's less. But if it moves against you, it's not the end of the world. You can still come out for a small loss.
The percentage at the moment is low.
There he's held. So, just for the purposes of this video, I'll go in now. Alex here is serving, and I'm expecting him to hold his serve, and his price will drop down. So I can either lay here or back here. I'll just lay. I'll just get in at this 218 just to get in the market. Just double checking I'm in practice mode. So now Per has took the first point. That's why he's dropped down to even money here. So you can see the price difference. We've dropped what from 2.18 down to 2, basically 202 with 1 point. So you can see the opportunities are there. He's out to 2. He's into 2. Check your graphs. 30 love. Look where he's went now.
He's dangerous, Per. He's a big man. He's unorthodox. Tough to get into a rhythm against him.
$15. So he's back in the game again. He's only a point behind. He just got an ace. Oh, we're interested in this one.
15-30.
One to come back to here. If he holds his serve, he's going to drift out a bit, and we can take a few quid, but we'll see. There's 30 all. So shouldn't be too far to coming back to break even again.
159 k's now. That one was slide. One prior that was 197 to almost 40 k's an hour slower. And a little extra swing. Really good variety.
Right, 40-30. And we're into profit.
Well, that's in.
The pictures are actually a wee bit further behind what the actual score is.
It's really the first chance
But as you can see, I'm into profit. Now, the game didn't go as I wanted, but like I said, the stats that I'm looking at wouldn't have suggested a trade for a start, but just for the video, I've went into it hopefully to show you the price movements with somebody holding their serve. But it's been a tight game. It's 40-30 to this guy Alex, so I want Alex to hold his serve here. There's went the juice. As you can see, he's dropped again. This will tell you before anything if it goes up or down, what way the pointers went. Advantage, pair. As you can see, we're back down to 8-5. Tight game. This is the only game that's sitting live at the minute that I can actually get into to show anything. So
I think again, just part of Pairs variety. He just gives you so many different looks. It's hard to get into a rhythm. So break point.
Back to juice.
Wow, he's missed it.
So we're back up again. As you can see, you can come in and out at any time. You know, it's only going to cost you a couple of quid. I'd be using the £100 stakes here, where it's just because I'm in practice mode. Just to show you where you can actually go. You know, you could be using tenors or, you know, there were any. Must be advantage, yeah. So now he's back in again. But you would enter this trade here when there some guys holding a serve well, and that would give you the confidence to go into the game. It's back to advantage, Alex. So you'll see this just jumping up if he wins. There he wins. So I can green up at 5.22. Okay. As you can see from the one click, I've made a fiver. But again, just for the example of the video, I wouldn't have went into that trade because the both of them are struggling on serve. They're holding okay, but they're both struggling. The last two games have been really tight. So that wouldn't warrant me to enter a trade. But if you're watching a game of tennis and you're seeing somebody's winning 40-15 holding their serve and 40 love holding their serve, then you can go in and do that. Now we have this guy here, Benoit Paire, is going to be serving. So you could lay here. I'll just do it again. I'll just get in the market at 176, and hopefully he'll hold his serve and he'll drift out. So he could go out to 2, and there's £12 profit. But we'll see. I'll pause it here until they come back on court again because they're just taking a break. Right, okay, game started again, and it's 15 love. I'm trying to get flash score up to show you what I mean about how these serves are panning out. Let's bring this in. As you can see, it's only 15 love, and you're under a couple of quid of profit here already. 15 all. See if I can get this flash score running. The recording software just slows everything down.
Wow. Can't tell you how difficult that is. You know, the ball comes back across court, and to change the direction of it, you've got to have really good control over this racket face. So it's coming in one direction, you've got to change that direction and get the racket face perfectly aligned with that shot to get it down the line with accuracy. Clever.
Okay, so it's 30-15 now to Paire. As you can see, we're back up to that couple of ticks again.
An opportunity there.
Looks like he's managed 40. Yep, 40-15. Now this is more of what I wanted to show. I've ended at 176 on a 40-15. Now you can come in here and take 10 ticks for each service game, but only enter when the guys are really holding their serve with confidence.
But if it lands short on the backhand side of this man, he'll hurt you with the next ball. Depth is paramount to get it back.
It's quite a simple strategy. There's 40-30. So it didn't go the way I wanted.
It's going to be a great part of his game, this, isn't
Right,
it?
there we go. He's held.
With the forehand.
And there's the 10 ticks there. Look, as you can see, I just hit the button and green up.
Good serve and a nice big loud come on from the Frenchman. Letting all and sundry know he's here to play. Parlez-vous français? Per monsieur, avez-vous?
As you can see, I'm just greening it up. There's £10.59, so there's 10% of my trades. So
As you can see, he's very tall, but he's slim.
That's rather appropriate, I would think.
okay, so 2 service games. That's sort of where you can be sitting. You know.
It's less than 150k.
Here's the game here I'm interested in. I'll get rid of these graphs,
Where he has most of his trouble paired generating his own speed, I think, off the forehand.
and I'll show you the point by point where I mean.
Easy free point.
This guy Alex is holding his serve a wee bit better this time.
30 love.
So I can go point by point here.
Considerable difference in first serve speeds. And as Fitzy's mentioned, de Minaur not trying to serve quickly all the time. That's a beauty.
Okay,
Well, it's obviously in his mind that he's going.
guy Alex held the serve pretty easily in the first game, and the same for Per.
Yeah.
And then I started getting a wee bit tighter.
There was no coming
You know, it
back
went to
from there, so it
juice,
had to be a winner.
advantage, and then he held. Then this one, look, gets harder and harder and harder for these guys to hold their serves, break points, etc. But done well to hold it. So you wouldn't want to be getting involved here as I did in this video. But when you're seeing this constantly, and guys are holding their serves, it will give you a wee bit of confidence to go in, lay whoever's not serving, or back whoever is serving, and try and take 5 to 10 ticks each time and get out. You know, very quick and simple. But if you can read the game, if you watch a couple of games of the match itself, then you sort of see if anybody's making any unforced errors, etc. So how they're serving, are they getting their first serve in, are they hitting the net and having to get their second serve in? If you just take all them into account and read the game and see who's holding their serve better, and that's how just quick, easy, in and out. And there's another one, he's held the serve quite easily here, where Per hasn't. But that's all I wanted to do with this video. Quick profits in and out. And the same again, if it goes against you, you're going to lose in around the same. You could lose 10, 15, 20 quid for £100 trades. Now obviously you don't really want to be bouncing at £100 trades. Try tenors or something to start off, but just quick profits. I don't do it that often, but if there's nothing else on, I'll maybe have a look at tennis.
This young man,
So hopefully that helps.
the reason for most of it, he's just